Hello and welcome right back to Insurmountable. We just finished our first mountain, and now we're about to crack this story wide open. I think that we're a pretty delusional mountain climber, but who knows? Something's going on here, I guess. There's this weird culty stuff going on this mountain, and we're going to figure out what's up. But we did just get muscle pain. My whole body hurts when I move. Seems like something that's not great when you're, trying to climb mountains here. So we have 3 routes. I'm not really looking to make the ice better, because that's what Stabilites is saying, better grip. But more events or discovery seems really good. Hard to overcome, so it's all very rough terrain. Eerie surroundings. Lose sanity when moving. Ooh. Lose body temperature when moving and when resting. Weather is merciless. Very severe storms. When it's stormy weather, it's more energy cost. Let's do the unusual phenomena. That seems fun. It just said basically, big mountain, whole bigger mountain, and we're gonna discover the secrets of this mountain. We're gonna put on. There's no snow around us, so we're gonna put on our boots, and we're gonna start walking. We have our walking stick, which helps us on flat terrain and inclines of 1 or less, 1 or 0. So we're looking good here. Cans. Turn a corner around the wall of a cliff and discover a campfire. Flames are already flickering the sides of the cans placed around it. Let's use our body temperature to use the snow to put out the fire. Extinguish the flames, and we get a can. We'll just be an adult, and you know what? I don't know if I want to get rid of this moon or not. I guess we'll just scarf down this food right away. We basically traded like 17 heat for a bunch of energy, and we're actually getting heat back as we play. So we're looking pretty good. Okay, pedestal, religious site. I think we should get a little bit of health back. We've actually been losing health very slowly over the course of this game. So 17 energy seems a little bit less important than a full 2 health here. Look at this ice. Very cool. We're actually going to walk a little bit further just so we can enjoy some nice, easy summits here. Monkeys. Wait for the monkeys to leave. Oh, yeah, we're not on a time limit. We're fine. Monkeys find, and I go to the backpack and find a hiking staff of high quality. I think that's great. We've lost the old hiking stack in favor of the new one, but we have limited space in our inventory anyway. Look at all the items over here. This seems like a really good path to get to the foot of the mountain, but then you'd have a steep climb. I think we just cross over the river now, and we start collecting some of this treasure. I don't see any caves for us to get into, but that's fine. Well, we have a lot of food, so if we do run out of energy and are looking for a cave, we can scarf down some beans. Going up here seems important, but there's so much stuff down here, including a cave and a big shining monument. So let's go check that out. Wild herbs. Yeah, I don't need the herbs. I got a lot of herbs in my back. And we just open it up here. I've got a lot of moon herb. No. We'll do this first. And then we'll go over here. Can't understand. Dude, we gotta help this guy again. It's the same guy. He's got a shoulder dislocated. And then he's gonna give us a gift. Yo, a hat! Oh, but hat or oxygen cap. That's pretty hard. Because I have a lot of things. I mean, I don't need the oxygen bottle. But I don't need these moon herbs. I mean, the moon herb fits pretty well, though. Bottle's so heavy. I mean, come on. Do I want the climbing axe? It's so hard to give up the climbing axe. It's treated us so well. I mean, in my opinion, keeping a one-time injection of 45 oxygen, is that better than 0.5 oxygen all the time? Like, this is like, it would take 90 hours for this to pay off more than the bottle. So and you have to be wearing it. So, I mean, this seems pretty weak compared to the bottle. And yet, it just buys you all that extra time, right? Like, it can give more than a bottle over the course of multiple summits. I have this summit and the next summit. So, I think that for now, we're better off ditching these bottles. We're leaving so much behind, though. We're so rich. And maybe that's a sign that I'm doing too much side questing, but all these events also give us experience. Oh, wow. We actually could have walked down the frozen river all the way to here. Pretty cool. And then we'll get this event on the way back. We don't have to loot anyone, that's for sure. We're not desperate. Shrine. Okay. Falling rain. Okay, so sanity or health. Again, we've lost a lot of health on the first mission, first mountain. So a couple of opportunities to get our health back up I think we should jump at. A bear trap. Skeleton of an old tree. Match the hit. Yeah, let's disarm the trap and see if there's something in the hole. An oxygen bottle. Do I ever not care about you? Again, like, if I could put this in sideways, like if I could rotate it, I would probably get rid of my 2 moon herbs and just keep 1 moon herb because we're pretty good for sanity. Well, I guess we could use a moon herb now, but no, we can't bring this bottle in without giving up permanent equipment. Lose less health in events. Stormy weather isn't so bad. Gain oxygen when moving in the snow, or I can warm up. I don't think I need to warm up. I mean, becoming one with the snow seems good. I have snowshoes, and we're doing good for our health. So let's enjoy that and just keep moving. I wish I had my stick out, like physically in the game. I think that would be cool. A cave, we'll explore the tunnel. We have a flashlight which we can use. Finally, you enter a chamber and find a whole bunch of stuff. A bandage? We'll just use that now. Oh, I can't. You can't use it in the event. Well, we talked about. Oh, I should have used a moon herb. Oh, crap. Lie down and sleep, and we'll sleep long. We'll go right into the night. We're just gaining temperature, right? Like, our heat is coming back with this nice normal weather. So, that seemed fine to me. Let's go and use that bandage so we have an open slot in our inventory. Oh, I guess I could have put the beans up there in the oxygen bottle in the bottom. Yo, I'm a dummy. I had a way of functionally rotating my inventory. Crap. I didn't want to climb up here. Tried to cancel, but I was too late. So, oh, there's a spot there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and right to there. And it seems like a good way up the mountain. I mean, look at all the stuff, like all the points of interest. There are so many. And I know that it was an unusual surroundings thing that I chose, therefore there are more to be found, but like, this is great. There's another cavern over here. I could keep trying to get my energy up. Cans, put the snow out, stamp out the fire. I don't want to lose health, but like, yo, it worked. The reason I'm aggressively pursuing these events is because if you walk away, you don't get the experience. So we're going to eat a canned food here just to keep an inventory slot open. Is this the way I want to come up this mountain? You know what? No, let's go around here. We don't need the energy from this camp, so. Yeah, so let's just go up here. 2 events side by side seems good to me. A wooden bridge. Oh, God. At first I thought these were people. Like, each log was a person, and they were, like, reaching out and holding hands, like how ants make bridges. It's like, my God. Sure, let's step on the wood. Wood crones. You struggle forward, then it snaps. You made it. Yo, and we found a little bit of hot tea. Spots. Oh, God. A swarm of flies hover over a trench, buzzing around. Human corpse intertwined with the faces covered in black spots. I mean, we're here for a news article, right? Cover your nose. We look. It overwhelms you. These freaking spots are gross. Eaten away through patches of acid. You make a perfunctory search of the corpse bags and turn up a few provisions. Better than nothing. High quality warm cap. Yo. Buy old cap. You can have my old cap. You can have my hand-me-downs there, dead dude. You know what we should do? Oh, God, no. No, no, no. Ah, man. Sometimes it's hard to control this. We should open up an inventory slot by eating some weed. Some moonberry. Sorry, moonberry. It's not weed. It's not drugs. It's moonberry. It's been legalized. Attack! Followed by a snarl. You cautiously move. So behind a rock, you see a hunter armed only with a knife, locked fighting a cougar. Hunter's pack is lying on the ground nearby. No, we help the hunter. We don't steal his stuff. Tackle the enemy. The cougar is so shocked it runs away. He begins rummaging through his pack, murmuring something unintelligible. Seems as though he wants to reward you for saving him. Your body's flooded with endorphins. You wonder what paltry gift might dampen your flush of victory. You know what, though? Good conscience. We could take a little bit of health, which we're pretty close on, or we could take a good conscience and, get some more sanity for being a good person. Snow mastery, reduce energy cost on snow. That's a significantly reduced time on all events. So how much does that do? Good conscience is fine, but traits. Alpine style is minus 15% time cost on all terrains. Oh, I thought it was time and energy. Uh-oh. So that outdoes the plus 20% on all terrains that we have for muscle fatigue. But we're good at going fast, except we're permanently scarred, so we go normal. Basically, is what that means. Let's investigate this event. It could be energy or it could be health, and either of those would be great. And then honestly, maybe we do go down and have a sleep. Shrine, health. Honestly, it's both, but let's take the health because health seems harder to come by, and we'll go and get this event. And then I guess we are going this flat way up. But we got all these events on the backside, so I don't feel as bad about skipping. Lie down. Sleep long. We like climbing in the night. So I feel like this game would be different if you didn't have so many night traits, because you would be so much more willing to time your sleeps in such a way that prevents you from like climbing through the night, because climbing in the night is bad. Bad news bears. I'm not really using my climbing pick, I'm realizing. So, like, maybe I should have dropped it in favor of other stuff, and then I don't have to do as much micro. Because the micro, I'm not super digging the micro of, like, oh, there's 2 health gone. Well, good thing I got health earlier. I'm not really digging the micro of, like, unequipping and re-equipping items all the time. Seems a little monotonous for your different kinds of boots and your different kinds of hand equipment, but hidden behind a wall rock, you find snowed-in shack. Looks abandoned. You must have stumbled across a guard post of former occupiers. Unpleasant smell. You can't pinpoint the source. Folding cot. You discover a clump of fur with torn pages between it. You're just about to take a closer look when you hear a snarl from outside. I mean, I'm an investigator. Your hand drawn to the sketches of cougars. Show animals in natural habitats, including mountainous regions. You hear another style, this time closer. Is it the cougar? Stay here and search the shack. Yo, we're trying it out. Oh, put that away. Find some provisions in a locker. Tucking them into your pack, you feel something sharp piece on your shoulder. With a second thought, you slam your elbow into the attacker's face. You hear wild snarling coming from behind you. You put some distance between yourself and the shack before you can stop and treat your wound. Green flare pistol. Bandage. That's pretty cool. And I can use the health. Perfect. You know what? Let's eat a can of beans. I like having a slot open. Can I, like... What goes in these spots? I can't put my food there. It's probably like a necklace or something if you have, like, a charm. You know what I should be doing? You know, I'm about to sleep. So, after this... Oh, is this actually... oh, God. I've been duped. We're going to go ahead and sleep here. Follow the smell, rather. Then we'll sleep. We may as well sleep long. Again, there's no real issue with us sleeping through the day and climbing through the night. If anything, we get more experience this way anyway. The night or the day is nice for being able to, like, see. So this river, we went up on the wrong side. So we should either stick to this right side instead of climbing down and coming back up. We almost have to. It's not really negotiable. Had I been paying more attention to my pathing, I could have probably foreseen this this issue we were going to have, but we actually got quite a bunch of good events. Our stats are all pretty much maxed out. Our equipment is all high quality now, so I think that we're in a great place. You know what? This is if I am gonna keep stuff for micromanaging, I'm gonna do it. So there you go. Snowshoes on. Oh, I could have climbed down in a little bit more of an effective way there, but you know, it's just minor clicks, and honestly, it takes more time anyway. Not sure what's good, but like right now we have 2 good days back to back, so we should probably like stick to that if we can. Wow. So there's now torches behind dynamite. Instead of taking the sanity hit, let's just, you know, move the stuff and get the torch. 8 hours of light radius. It's not something I really need. Honestly, let's just get rid of our pickaxe. I know it's good. It's so good, though. Let's get rid of our stoner boots. Now I don't have to do any boot stuff. I know like, literally we're like facing a bunch of stone, but the snowshoes are a higher percentage, and once we get to the top of the mountain, they are going to be useful, and the stone ones are not. So like we're just future planning by holding on to our snowshoes over our heavy boots. And honestly, like, heavy boots sounds exhausting. Like, who wants to be walking around in heavy boots? Just climb down here. Sunrise is going to happen real soon, which is nice. Rough stone. Another sprained ankle. We get a lot of those, but at least we're getting extra experience for when these events happen. Let's do this climb here. I mean, we're getting to the top one way or another, but instead of trying to climb down and back up to get this shrine, we'll just get this event for this item. This is maybe a smoother climb. You know what? Please stop. Become a master climber, because there's a lot of climbing to do right now. Rocky outcrop. Salvage an item. Sure. Keep trying. We're not really worried about our heat because we forced it. Now, can I just consume something? Yeah, let's just... Oh, I didn't... I literally meant to consume the beans to do this, to then put the oxygen in that spot. And then I accidentally just took an oxygen bottle well below the death zone. But you know what? Enjoy the sips. Like, we're a rich adventurer right now, as far as, like, our equipment's concerned. So let's just enjoy the fruits of our labor. Look how many events we have too. It's crazy. This is really the right path to take. Somebody left provisions. Use a branch. Yo, we found a whole tent? What are we... Oh my god. How are we going to do this? You know what? I don't want to micro these frickin' these pickaxes. The helmet or the mask seems different because temperature versus oxygen is a decision you got to make. Stone mastery. Moving on snow. We walk on snow a lot, and now that I'm committed to snow boots, let's get the oxygen steps. And then, honestly, between the gaining oxygen and the mask that we have, we should, like, not even have to worry about oxygen. I know that we're minus, like, 3 when you're in the death zone, but, like, I think we're good. Let's take a break. Good place to take a break. Other mountaineers have sat here before you, and I enjoy too. What were they doing here? Between two rocks, you see an empty can of beans. Expiration date listed as 50 years ago. Curious. Unfortunately, you can't find anything of use. Well, very cool either way. Oh, no. This crevasse. See this crevasse? That's not good. So we'll climb up this way around. We like being on the snow anyway. We're at one with snow. Nasty crevasse, though. I guess we're coming up this way. I'm not really going to this tent, which is too bad. And I've actually eaten a lot of my beans. We were really bean rich for a long time. And now we're less bean rich. You know what we want to do, though? Once we get into this zone here where we're critical, let's just take 3 hours of not caring that we're in the critical. Oh. Expired 50 years ago. We'll eat the can. Icy temperatures have preserved it. You eat it, wonder what the mountaineers take the fact the unopened can is a bad sign. You eat and wonder what became of the yeah, okay. I mean, if they lost their food, that's probably not great. But that was a great event for us. We did awesome. We didn't get energy though, so let's go ahead and do exactly what I said. And we're gonna go into the critical zone. Hopefully this event doesn't take a long time. Hopefully it gives us energy. We should be good. Shrine. I will take the sanity because our warmth is so good. Okay, I mean, remember, we can sit in critical for another hour and a half. And that's enough to get us back to this tent, or this crevasse. Now, the thing to note is that we actually have, I think, 2 tents in our inventory now. So, like, we could just, like, it's basically a pop-up cave if we need it. And yet we've just been like getting from cave to cave and surviving. Like, we're making it work. It's pretty great. So let's go ahead and keep the party alive here. There's events and stuff over here, but we're not that worried about going that far off the path. I mean, this is some awful terrain. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, the only way through is to climb way down. Maybe we'll do that. We'll go to the base of the mountain here. I still don't want to go left because you can see it cuts right through, so you really are going to have to go down and back up at one point or another. And because of this stone blocking this spot, excuse me? Oh, I can't even go there. Wild pathing. But we're fine. We have this climbing expert back available, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a big rest here. We might even take a second rest with our tent. Follow the light. Fireflies. Lie down to sleep. Going long. Yeah, see, we didn't get... We get about 40 energy for a sleep, so what we're going to do is use a tent here. And we're going to go long. We're going into a cold day. We were warm weather, and now we're going cold weather. But once we start moving, we have those hats and stuff, we're going to be fine. So now we're quite at a good amount of energy. Master Climber. And let's check. This gets us down 50 energy. And if we come this way around, we're down 30 energy. So let's do the 2 half climbs. Good stuff. Actually, what's the point in going to there if I'm just going to have to climb here anyway? That's a little bit better. It exposes us to some dangerous terrain, but again, we get experience from the dangerous terrain, so it's not so bad. Another shrine. Health is fine, but energy is really good. And we can circumnavigate this way. I don't think it's worth trying to climb up this. This is pretty... You know what? Apparently this is fine. Why is this so fine? Okay, no. It was a glitch. We'll find a smoother way up. There's one over here, so we don't have to force going up this. I know that that's where the mountain is, but you know, we're on the mountain. Like, it's fine. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get there. Look at this. We're like, this energy is getting us so far. We could try and climb this crap, but and we're walking on snow as well, right? Like, life is good. This would have been a fun, like, wonder to get to, but... Oh. Let's go through here. This is going to bring us into the night. Is there something I want to do? There's a lot of stuff over here. There's some things way back there, but I think it's best... Oh, are we cold? You're literally at 140 heat out of 100. Like, I think you're fine, bro. I just don't see anything up this way that's interesting. So maybe it's worth double backing around this way to the right. So let's do that instead. Just because there was nothing that way, and we don't mind walking on snow. This is all ice. Let's take the path less traveled. I mean, like, we love walking at night, man. This is great. If I didn't have the walking stick, I probably would actually equip the flashlight. But seeing as, like, the walking stick gives us bonuses as we have it equipped, it seems much more rational to just equip the flashlight as you need to see. Like, if there's something you're having a hard time planning out your route. But, like, here we're just, like, kind of walking in the route that's available to us. Like, we kind of have to go around this way. It's what we've decided. So a little bit more light isn't actually going to help me spot more events, because I don't know. They're not quite that hidden. But the flashlight is great for all those events where we've explored the tunnels and like we've gotten extra bandages and stuff. Let's do 50% less energy cost this time. As much as taking it slow seems cool, we don't seem to really need to worry about it. Icefall. Approach the camp. So what's this? Several tents not far away. Who set them up here? Approach the camp. The ice crunches, but every step could be your last. Finally, you reach your goal. Not a soul in sight. A hiking staff. Well, I have a high quality hiking staff, so no thanks. I love it. Let's keep going. We're doing good stuff. Another beautiful sunshine day up there. I mean, hey, look, there you go. Sunshine day. It just happens to also be a storm. Is it better to go around left here? This felt right. Oh, rough stone. Hurt ourselves. This feels like the right way to go, but it might also be a dead end. But like that seems pretty good. We're just gonna run out of energy with this because of this big climb. But like going this way doesn't seem. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have to go this way. It turns out. All right, well let's keep moving. We have an hour before we can use our active here. You know what we'll do is we'll just make the climb anyway. It's fine. And then we'll use our critical status thing here. We can get through this, right? Oh, we cannot. Oh my god, we can't even get that way. But I wanted to get to that peak, but apparently it's quite hard. But we're actually going to do it anyway. And you might be like, what do you mean you're going to do it anyway? And it's because we're going to do this on the edge. So we can ignore our critical status here for 3 hours. So even though this would take literally a whole 2 nights of sleeping, of rest, because we're so good at being on the edge of life, we can just frickin', you know, clench our teeth and do it. Like, you may as well take the freebie, right? We're already at 0 energy. If we can just climb the mountain anyway, you know, it's video game logic, baby. We're going to make it work. We are losing oxygen, though, and gaining heat. So I'm going to stop when we get to the top of this mountain here. Because we don't need as much heat as we have. So let's start getting the benefits of our alternative headgear. It's like... Did I just right click something? Or do I actually have 2 slots open? Okay. Thought I accidentally consumed something there. So this is good. We're almost out of time. Alright, we're out of time, so we can get bad events now. But instead, we got a limestone cave. And it makes us feel good inside. Then, because we're dying, we just use a tent and we sleep forever. And honestly, I'm gonna go ahead. Like, it's a windy day anyway, so let's just double down. This is while resting and in events as well, right? So we've now officially basically gone like 24 hours of using our oxygen mask. So that's like, you know, 12 bits of oxygen that we got from just wearing this bad boy. And we're going to keep wearing them. Oh, we got a long way to go, though. We got a long way to go. And a short time to get there. We're going to do what they say can't be done. Yeah, we might have to pop our elite climber ability here if the terrain's gonna get bad. But this actually seems pretty smooth, and we're going down as opposed to up, so I think that we're good. And then we can just take this nice wide up the mountain. I mean, there's camps along here to sleep in. Not that we don't have enough tents in our inventory. We still have another 4 uses. 1 left on the one we have been using, and then 3 on a fresh camp, so. Pretty wild. Glacier? Quickly pull myself up. No, we'll take the carefully let myself down the slope. Because well, I don't know. We're a little bit low on oxygen now, obviously, which isn't great. Saddlebag, faded, some weed. I'm not sure if that was what we needed, but we'll go ahead and take some sips from our oxygen tank here. Just so we have a better understanding of how much oxygen we have. And like, oh, we're actually gaining oxygen? Oh, because we're on snow. Yo, what a cheating freaking perk we have. Just walking on snow, and we're like gaining heat, we're gaining oxygen. Strange tracks, we're going to follow them clearly. Could this be your bear? Strange, lead into a cave. Kettle hangs over a fire pit next to the fire. It's a figure draped in a head of toe of animal furs. A hermit, could this be? Talk to the stranger? Maybe we just give him a task. Here's some tea, man. His fire is obscured by a wild thatch. He ladles the contents in the kettle and the bowl, hands it to you. The stew has strong odor. If you're not careful, might end up like the kettle yourself. No, I'll eat the stew. I trust the man. I have no idea what you're eating, but you're in a world of good. Thank the hermit. Doesn't make eye contact with you. Whoa! It's a lot. Oh my god. That was a great event. I'm happy we trusted him. Lose some oxygen to gain energy. That actually might make sense. One with the stars, man. We've been putting off getting the one with the stars. We started this run as a night climber. Let's bring it in as a night climber. Rocky outcrop. Something on the edge. We're going to use a bunch of our heat trying to grab it. And there we go. Oxygen bottle. So next time, I will take an ability that allows me to convert oxygen into energy. I think that makes a lot of sense. All right. I was going to use this ability to get up this hill, but there's a place to camp already. So like maybe we'll use it once we're at... Oh, wow. Oh, I have to go around this way. All right, well, it's actually not that bad because it's all these little climbs as opposed to this big steep one. So I don't actually think it puts us that far behind. And we have some sunny days ahead of us too. We have lots of oxygen, lots of heat. We're like hardly losing any oxygen because we're gaining it while we walk through the snow. Oh, Revenge of the Hermit. A gust of snow pelts your face as a bear rears up in front of you. Glowing aura surrounds the creature as aggressors for you to follow? Or maybe the hermit has poisoned you. You've gone insane, or maybe the hermit has poisoned you. Now you're suffering from the consequences. It's also possible that you're long dead and the bear is guiding you to the afterlife. Weird. So you have been poisoned. This isn't quite the way you thought you'd go. You always figured you'd wind up buried in an avalanche somewhere. I don't understand. Did he poison his whole cauldron or kettle full of food? Like, come on. I think that it's not poison. You look around. The bear stops near the mountain shrubbery. Behind it, you can make out the mouth of a cave. Sign you are in the afterlife, but you find some real equipment. Your heart swells with gratitude. I mean, I've literally had a climbing axe before, and I hucked it in the snow. But thanks for thinking I needed a new one. Because I got some good stuff. Oxygen or energy? Bruh, energy. You know what? We're gonna visit this cave, but we're not gonna sleep in it. So we're just gonna bring on the climbing gear, and we're gonna power up this mountain as fast as we can. Cave, leave the cave. Nothing there for us. All right, so now we're losing less energy on all terrain. Follow the tracks. Smiles as you spot the backpack. You hear loud snoring coming from inside. You suddenly hear a blurry-eyed, haggard face pops up. He smiles at you as he spots the backpack that we brought them back. Rummage around, pulls out a can of food. Let's help our sanity out by not accepting it. We don't have that much room in our inventory anyway. Look, we don't have that much. How much is this? This is 3 hours. Like, this is an hour and a half of that time. I think it's better to use the 40% reduction on the steeper parts of the cliff here and not worry about walking around slowly. Fragile ice. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Keep trying. Keep trying? Oh, wow. Double cans. Really, really good. Let's keep going, baby. We still have another hour or so of being a professional climber. We've hit daytime. Let's do this double ascent while we have our perk. And we're is this it? Is this the peak of the mountain? Like we're freaking doing it, man. I did equip the pickaxe, right? Yeah, I did. And we have plenty of oxygen. We're maxed out on oxygen. I guess we'll put on our hat to get a little bit warmer here. Cause yeah, our oxygen is perfect because we're still on the snow. Now this is a tough climb. But we're gonna do it anyway because I want to get to the sunshine day. Deep snow. Go around the crevasse. That's fine. Again, we're gaining this oxygen back because we're on snow. A beautiful wonder that gave us a ton of experience. Significantly increased maximum body temperature. Honestly, fine. Like now we're up to 180 max temperature. We're not gonna need like heat in the future ever on our last summit. We might be even be able like to throw our hat in the snow and just be like, bro, we don't need this. Like this is like all right, sorry about that hard cut. I had a little bit of space issue right before hitting the summit, but we are now here. We are the warmest, most oxygenated, tired person ever. Second summit. Let's go. A few steps seems strange. Foundations, hallucinations, fluid seeped into your brain tissue. Oh God. Scrap the ice away. Incredible. Concrete. Something was supposed to be built here, but it was never finished. Feel the sting of the icy air hitting your lungs as you draw a breath. Feel as though, quite literally, just the tip of the iceberg. So many places of the puzzle. We gotta get out of here now. So we actually did find something on the mountain peak. That's like pretty cool. Because the first time we were like, oh wow, great, we got to the top of the mountain. So what? Might be a good time to eat some beans. Honestly, let's camp out on the top of the mountain. I feel like that's like literally what you're not supposed to do. But it's a video game, so we can do whatever the hell we want. 7,700 meters in the air. It's time to make camp, baby. And that creates some inventory slots for us too, which is good. Let's just click on the exit here and send it. Well, at least that gives us the path. Don't quite want to just send it down. But, you know, we're climbing down now. How hard could it be? I mean, yeah, it keeps trying to just send us off a cliff, which is, you know, fine, but not really what I'm looking for. Yeah, frickin' send this for a little bit. And it's a tall mountain, man. We really were high up. I like that they put the Aurora Borealis just like over what you're looking for to catch your eye. Like, it's not like the mountain's high enough to have Aurora Borealis, because the second you're here, it goes away. It's just like a marker to say, like, oh, if ever you lose track of which way you're heading, the mountains have it for you. Maybe we'll do like the 3 hours of critical here while we run through some events. And run down the... Oh, no, there's a cavern right there. There we go. Sleepy time. Encounter. Encourage the mountaineer to stand up. You encounter... He's listlessly on... You know what? You have my oxygen bottle, man. He gets up slowly, he bows, and starts carefully climb down the mountain. Yo, we saved so many lives on this frickin' mountain. Like, we're absolutely the savior. Why are there so many people on this mountain? Has anybody asked that question? Like, am I the only one who's thinking it's a little bit weird? There are so many abandoned campsites and shacks and old ladies and hermits with like brah. Return to the entrance after following the smell, and then we sleep along, baby. Sleep so long. All right, here we go. Yeah, caves are like the best because they give you an event and they give you a place to rest, which is like just a double tap of greatness. I can't get over how much like oxygen and body temperature we have. I guess seeing as we're maxed out on 1,000,000 billion body temperature, it would be a good time to switch back to oxygen mask, but like still. Oh god, we are like out of energy though. Chest pain. Okay, that's not a good event. I think we eat some food. We'll keep going. I mean, this is kind of the wrong way, but it is bringing our altitude down quite quickly, so I think that this is a fine encounter. Mountaineer you helped earlier catches up with you. He notices your injury and offers you some herbs. I don't need herbs, though. The mountaineer lowers his gaze. Without a word, he carries on. I don't need his herbs, man. I'm sorry I made you so sad, but like, why'd you bring me some herbs, bro? I know you were just trying to help, but like, Saint Bernard, you're the bark behind you. Another Saint Bernard. Who's sending up all these doggos, man? Frig, like, talk about lucky events. I don't need these hot teas at all, though, is the funny thing. But whatever, man. Thanks, doggo. I can't see much right now, so let's freaking pop this up. Boom. You can barely believe your eyes. The locals surrounding across the land in front of you leading... I just fired off a thing, and then somebody came? You make your presence known. He halts, becomes... They point to the bags and boxes. They're gestured... They're trying to... They need a flask of tea. Yes, please. I would like... Oh, what is that? Is that the hiking staff? Cool. No, there you go. I don't need a flask of tea. I'm quite warm. Cool that they found me after I popped a little, like, flare. Oh, this is a good way to go. There's lots of stuff. There we go. Let's go this way. Glacier. Attempt the jump. We make the jump. It's that easy. So we're running out of things pretty quickly here. And by things, I mean energy specifically. I think it's basically just let's camp. Use up a bunch of our oxygen. But again, we have the oxygen mask, so we're not losing it nearly as fast as you'd think. And with this energy, we can get down a little bit faster. Glacier Man. Pull myself up. No, we gotta walk around slowly because we're not doing that great. We'll put on Mountain Climber because like we have a very limited pool of energy and we're really hoping for some good events. Another leather bag, so we find it, and there's some herbs. Oh no! The mountaineer that was trying to help us dropped us some, wanted to give us herbs, and now we're looking around and we just found a bag with herbs in it. I'm like, bro, was he so upset? Like, I can't search the deer stand. It's too much. It's 20 energy. It's like all my energy. I love searching deer stands, don't get me wrong. But it just can't be done. Alright, going into nighttime here. There's a cave down there. That's good. Limestone cave. We love the sound of droplets. Refocus to gain sanity. That's not an issue. Warming up is not an issue. Moving on ice gives me sanity. Meh. You know what? Lower health loss. We're very healthy right now, but that doesn't mean things won't change. We lost a bunch of temperature, but like honestly, we don't even care. And we're actually really close to 6,000 meters again. So, ooh, hidden cave, yo. So we'll take this, and now we're getting follow the light, please. It's a million fireflies. Good stuff. And look at this, we're actually gaining oxygen because we got under the 6,000. So like now we're warm, we're full of oxygen, we've got lots of energy. We're gonna go to this cave, we're gonna get more stuff. And like we're just making this game look so easy right now. We're crushing it. Absolutely marching through. The wreck. We'll search the wreck. And we found, what is this? It is a consumable. Energy costs for a limited amount of time. That's really good. Especially if we're going into our last mountain, like we know what we got to do. Follow the smell. Great fur stuff at the back. Sleeping long. Oh baby, we're just like that. We're like back to full stats. We did use a lot of consumables up this mountain. I remember on the way up, I was like, I'm so rich. And now we're like not close to as rich as we were. But like, we're just crushing it, man. Encounter. He points at your flask and holds his hands together. I'll give him a tea. He bows and he's on his way. Dude, this guy is so needy. And all he does is try and give me weed in return. Like, bro, I didn't need your weed. Another tunnel coming up? Fine. Cave, rather. Cave, follow the light. Beautiful fireflies. Lay down to sleep, and we'll sleep briefly. We don't care about losing some body temperature. Absolutely not a problem. But, like, we have so much. We'll just climb some more. Nothing like coming down a mountain by climbing up another mountain, right? Rough stone, another sprained ankle. Oh baby, we love sprained ankles. Monkeys, we'll wait for them to leave. Insulated boots. So body temperature boots. Again, we do not need the temperature, but we'll take them. Spiritual journey, talk to the stranger. Opens his eyes, gives him a stern look. Looks like he's alive. Sure, have some food. Doesn't even acknowledge. You leave him a small gift. I mean, I should have asked him if he needed the gift. Let's be real. But, like, whatever, man. I don't mind appeasing the gods by giving one of its disciples a can of food that he may or may not want. Encounter. Cloaked mountaineer. A vacuum flask in his hand. He passes it to you. He pulls out some herbs and a torch. Vacuum flask. take all as I... Dude, I don't need your stuff. Ugh, whatever, man. Thanks. I didn't even realize I thought I had a torch earlier or something. Miner smiles and bows. Okay, so he's happy to have helped us. Stormy weather. No, you know what? Tough skin. We're unkillable because we have 2 levels of tough skin. Disembodied hand. Let's search for the rest of the body. And we found oxygen because he was eaten by animals, it said. Yeah, I can read diagonally across a page. And that's what it said. So many events on this freaking mountain, man. It's so good. I'm going for this wonder, too. You know it. Ruins. I mean, look, body temperature. We don't care. We can spend 40. That's normally half. Instead, it's not even. Fur gloves. I mean, I forgot I actually had fur gloves. Now we have high quality fur gloves. Don't mind if I do. Like, oh my god, man. We're so kitted. Shrine, health, or we'll just take the energy. Go and grab this massive thing. Like, we're just running circles around this mountain. Though to get here, it actually seems a little bit treacherous. But, you know, it's worth coming out here. Look at this beautiful vista. Another comet. We have the best sanity. I'm not sure, like, at one point, does, like, seeing comets and stars... Like, sure, it's nice, but maybe it doesn't, like, help you that much. Handless corpse. Get closer, you notice that his hand is missing, and the stump has been bandaged by strained rags. His eyes are wide and vacant. He must have died a lonely death. And we'll bury him. Drag the body into a little depression, cover him in rocks, His legs start to twitch. Could he be alive? After a few seconds, it subsides. Post-mortem muscle spasms. You sigh in relief. Resume the work of burying. You know, some equipment. Crampons. Yo, crampons. That's for walking on ice. High quality? Alright, buy snow boots. No, you know what? Snow boots are so good for us. Because we like walking on ice. Guess we get rid of these high quality boots for temperature. Like, we don't need temperature when we have a hat. High quality. Can't do it. Can't keep the high quality gear because I'm too rich in this game. Yeah, it looks like to get here we need to come around anyway. So, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's like a handshake. So that must be a trade. We don't really need trading. We just we're just always killing it. A camp. Search the camp. Heavy boots. We started the game with heavy boots. We're going to leave the heavy boots. Keep going. And I think that we'll get out of here, right? Rock crevice. Search the fur pouch. It's just empty. Oh, you know what we'll do is we'll do this big master climber just to get up this hill. Turns out I shouldn't have done that because I'm now going to just sleep. But I said I was going to leave, and then I was like, nah, man. Explore the tunnel. We'll use my flashlight. Get more equipment, man. This is sick. Alright, the torch is like absolutely not needed compared to the flashlight. So we'll lie down and sleep, and we're going long. We're just grinding out all the XP and all the items so that our third mountain is going to be even easier and less interesting to watch. Poor viewer at home, like, bruh, you're over prepared and you're on the frickin' first mission or like first level of difficulty. So like, of course you're killing it. And I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter. I must play efficiently because that's in my bones. It must be done. We must go here and take the tea. Avalanche recently. Struggle heaps of snow. Half buried in the snow. Start to dig. Let's see if we can find someone. You dig until you got a piece of fabric. He is breathing and conscious with no obvious... You are overjoyed. You hands you a gift. Yo. Climbing gloves. High quality. Like, oh my god, man. It's so good. 15% on all terrain? Like, that is so good. We just saved another life. Get this freaking crap out of here. I don't need sanity. I got so many drugs. Like, what am I doing with these fur gloves? I'm never gonna use them over this mountain stuff. So, whatever, man. We don't need all these different kinds of mitts and stuff. We're fine. Oh, we're out of energy. Critical. Eyes closed. And we wake up. We lost some energy. I had meant to click on the edge so that we would not have lost that health. Dead mountaineer. Why are there so many dead people? It's the same one as the tent you plundered. Well, that hurts. Okay, I guess we killed some people by raiding their tent. Oopsies. Shrine. Sanity, because warmth is too easy. Yeah, I guess we're bad people. Oops. But, like, I'm sometimes bad, and I'm sometimes less bad, right? Like, it's, you know, it's not up to me. I'm just doing the best I can here. On the edge, please. We're just going to walk through our none energy and call it a day. Oh, man, look at me. Look at me go. We're so close to the next level, too. And, baby, we're good. Mountain complete. And what's our scar? A damaged ankle. Oh, my God. On all-terrain and time on all-terrain. I mean, it's basically the same thing again. Muscle fatigue and an ankle. Like, oh, my God. All this for a story? I wonder if that's what actual, like, freaking journalists are doing, man. This sucks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.